Hey there, this is Jimmy Rogers for Daily Update number 14 on Wednesday, July 29th, 2009. So I've been away for over a week now. I did a terrible job doing it last week because I was away for a whole week and then did one, and now it's been over a week. So I'm beginning to wonder if I shouldn't make this into an official weekly thing instead, which would probably make it easier to schedule anyway. But anyway. So right to business. Today I was surprised by the arrival of my newest Woot shirt, which is here. Let me see if I can show you. Essentially, it's a big planet with kind of meteorite shower stuff coming down on some robots. And I know it's kind of silly and artsy, but it really looks good. It's got like a nice, like kind of right to left looking feel to it. It's it's another Woot shirt, as I said, and it's called A Chance of Scattered Showers. I also did a random Woot shirt, which I got a little while ago, and really didn't do a lot for me. It's called something, I forget what it is, but it's essentially an elephant standing over a circus with like a feather in the air, and it's really weird, and I'm going to see if I can trade it. So if I'm able to trade it for something online, because apparently Woot shirt people trade Woots that they got that they don't like, maybe I'll be able to tell you guys about that. Let's see, what else? Other things coming in the mail. What is it? Yeah, it's a Phantom Green drive. It's 1 terabyte, and I'm using it as my full primary backup as well as my massive storage at the moment. I still have my my 160 Western Digital my book, and I think I'm going to use that for like moving around large files from place to place. I have a case for it, so it's pretty useful for that. Let's see what else. Today I've been using the iPhone remote, which is pretty cool. People may or may not remember that it even exists, but essentially it's a remote on your iPhone that can control your iTunes library, which you would think, what's the point of that? Well, if you want to play stuff through your computer, my computer, instead of the one that I'm currently reformatting, which I can show you, by the way. I'm actually reformatting this Dell 600M for my dad at the moment. See, it's almost done in the progress bar there. This is the Symantec easy to reformat system that comes on those old Dells. I don't know if they still make it anymore, but I'm reformatting that, and then I've got my new computer, and it's got great sound, so I'm actually playing music through it, and you can hear if I just hit play, get a little John Mellencamp going there. Let's see. So that's, I don't know, I just think it's neat to be able to use like really intuitive little apps like that. Stargate Universe coming out this fall. What do you guys think? I just wrote an article that should be going up by the time this gets on my blog. On geekswhosexy.net, and essentially it's a article about what I think about the new trailer that just came out, which is like, it's not quite even 3 minutes, but it has a lot of different stuff about the show, and so it should be enough information to make at least a preliminary decision about how you feel about it. If I'm a big Stargate fan, I think I've seen pretty much every episode of all of Stargate. There's some sections that may have missed, like during the replicator stuff where it got kind of slow. But other than that, I think I've seen most of it, so I consider myself at least educated in the topic. But Stargate Universe is essentially a new series where they kind of get Voyagered, sent to the other side of the universe and can't get back, and they're on a ship. So we'll see if it turns into Battlestar Galactica. Let's see. Other than that, my last thing of the day is still working on Terry Goodkind's Sword of Truth series, and if you're wondering about this, which I talk about it every time, I'm on Chainfire now, and it's gotten kind of slow and boring, and he started repeating himself like a lot, like every 3 pages, 1 out of every 3 pages you can skip, because he's just repeating stuff that happened in previous books, and you're like, you wouldn't read the 7th book of a series if it wasn't if you hadn't read the previous few, that had only been out for a few years before this book. So I don't know why he's recapping over and over and over again. I'm hoping it picks up in other books, because I've heard from the review of this book that it's already going to be awful. So good luck with that. Also, it's gotten much more preachy and much more objectivist. It's like apparently like supposed to be reading a fictional version of an Ayn Rand like concept. So anyway, that's it for me. Video's going long today. Anyway, I'll see you around.